All right, my friends. We have a busy day and cool stuff to talk about. So, welcome back to Frog Boy X1 Gaming and Tech Reviews. Dang it, Bobby. It's all Bobby's fault. Blame Bobby. Dang it, Bobby. Now I got my camera in the way. Dang it, Bobby. So, guys, we got some exciting announcements today. We got MOZA Racing finally getting PlayStation support. We don't know exactly what they're bringing to the PlayStation yet, but they did launch a R5 Pro, an R5 Pro, and an R16 Ultra. Is it Ultra? R16 Ultra? Like, I'm not very well versed in the whole MOZA ecosystem, but having PlayStation support kind of puts them a little bit more on my radar as something that I'm a little more interested in covering at that point. Don't really care for it for the PC version. But for PlayStation, that is another option for my console bros to get affordable hardware for sim racing. So we shall talk about that a little bit. I'm still considering maybe picking that up when it's available. Just due to the fact that, like, just me, but your image is glitching really badly. Pay your internet bill, bro. Pay your internet. No, I'm just joking. It's 1080p. I mean, maybe that glitches. 1080p is a glitcher. It's pretty glitchy. It's pretty glitchy. But yeah, guys, what do you think about the whole MOZA thing? Is that exciting for my PlayStation bros that you'll be able to finally? Well, the thing is you're still going to have to play the PlayStation tax, so it's going to be more expensive than the PC version, obviously. I don't think that MOZA is going to go out of their way to lower their prices. I just couldn't see them doing it. Like, how the hell do you do it? They're already significantly cheaper than most of the other brands on the market for comparable hardware. I just find that to be quite interesting. I'm actually excited about that because I'm here and locked. And so I want to, basically try it out on the PlayStation ecosystem, because you guys know I test Thrustmaster, Fanatec, and Logitech, and those are all basically plug and play on PS5. So I would like to see if MOZA is able to get that same type of an experience. That to me is actually pretty exciting to test out. PC is like one thing. Obviously, you've got a lot more access to like your sim racing setup, settings and stuff like that. No glitching. Just got a 5070 Ti on sale for $980 right before the price hike. Nice, brother. Nice, dude. Man, I've been telling you guys for months to just pay your tax and enjoy your GPU. Because think about it, if you would have bought it at launch when I did, you would have had so much fun with that GPU over the last freaking year and a half, man. You'd have been freaking happy. We are about to cross the 1-year anniversary of my RTX 5090, and to celebrate that event, I bought the WireView 2. Hopefully, it gets here before the 1-year anniversary, because seeing as we're going into year 2 and I'm not selling it, I want to be able to, it's a little bit of insurance. All right, my friends. What's good, Mr. Morales? I'm good, brother. I'm good. Maybe he needs a better internet provider. I don't see the Pro, Froggy. Oh, it's up there. It's just hiding out up here. Look, you can kind of see it right above. It's just hiding up there. When I use the 5090, I put it up on the shelf so that I can watch my freaking cord so it don't burn. I'm just curious to how that WireView is going to fit in there. I really, really hope I have enough room in that case. I might actually have to swap out this case, guys. I might have to buy a new case for my 5090. And I don't really want to do that, but I will if I have to. Or I might just leave that side off, dude. I don't need the glass on there. I don't know, man. See, like this 5090 thing is like a nightmare. This 5090 thing is a nightmare. It's right by the switcheroo number 2. I haven't even showered and shaved or anything, my friends. But I did put you guys out a brand new video tonight. You got a brand new video out there. You guys got a brand new video tonight. It's all Bobby's fault that I'm freaking live. What is up, Nilsar? Andre episodes. How you doing, buddy? How you doing? How you doing? So what do you guys think about the 4 gigabyte AMD 9050, dude? A 9050 with 4 gigs and then an 8 gigabyte card. Look, I already reached out to AMD and they told me that they're not even coming to America. These are built for communities that just don't have the means or the money to buy higher end hardware. These are going to be system integrated and stuff like that. So it's not something that AMD is looking to sell you guys, man. You little monsters, you don't get. I don't think it's junk, bro. Like, imagine living in a place where like a $200 card is like the best you can get, man. Because there's just no other money in your freaking place, and like $200, is already, like pushing it a little bit. Like these cards are being made for people to actually be able to afford the newer technology. Not everyone can afford. Yeah, exactly, bro. Like a 4 gigabyte card, there's literally thousands of games that you can play on a 4 gigabyte card, bro. Everything from last generation will be playable. This generation, maybe not everything, but there'll still be some stuff that you might be able to play on a 4 gigabyte card. But I look at it as like, man, the people that are the places that this 4 gigabyte card is going to, they couldn't afford a freaking they can't afford a 9060 XT anyways, so it doesn't even matter. For us, yeah, 4 gigabytes is 4 gigabytes is a drop in the bucket, man. Yeah, it depends on system RAM too. Honestly, think about my thing. My first thought was, whoa, dude, what about a Linux build on a 4 gig GPU? Running, like could a 9050 challenge that freaking Steam machine? Oh yeah, but you can still play all those older games, man. It's like having new hardware. Glycerin-based vapes can stick and leave an oily substance on a PCB, and fans can cause more dust buildup as well. Yeah, I usually have to replace my cases every year, bro, because it does. It sticks to all my tech, bro, but I don't really care. I mean, I don't. Why would I care, bro? I'm not going to stop vaping. I'm going to keep vaping, man. Best way to clean the Pro, give it a bubble bath. Just wash it with freaking. I would just put it in a bathtub with some Clorox bleach, man. I'm joking. Just blow it out. Get yourself one of these little fancy dusters. These little freaking battery powered dusters, and blow it out, man. And then dump some bleach on it. That filthy infected freaking, it's infected with greed, bro. GTX 970 has 4 gigs and got that in 2015. I know, bro. Like, I get it, man. AMD's just trying to make some money off the poor people, bro. Why is everybody so mad at AMD trying to make money off the poor people? Is the 40% increase on top of the already 30-ish? Yeah, dude, probably, man. If it's up 40%, dude, I don't know. I don't know, man. Like, everybody's already making a big deal about it. I just think it's funny. Dude. It's like, damn, bro, ain't never had a GPU appreciate so much like the 5090. Oh yeah, dude, 580 is a good price, bro. That's the thing, man. It's like everybody spends all this time crying about the price, and then the prices go up, and then everybody's crying some more, and it's like, just buy the shit when it comes out. Start playing with it. You're gamers. I guarantee every single one of you get your money's worth out of these products, man. Yeah, you might buy something and be like, oh man, I wish it was a little bit better, but you're still playing the games you want to play and you're enjoying that experience. Dang it, Bobby. Yeah, I saw it. Dang it, Bobby, you got me on the live stream. Those damn puppy dog eyes get me on. $300 for four. It's not even $300. It's $200. $199 for 4 GB of that's 25 gigs of freaking. Okay, average dude. Do these? I was told by AMD that these are going to places that seriously couldn't afford a 6700 XT with 12 gigs used. They probably don't even have those in that freaking part of the world. These are going to places that are heavily tariffed or not tariffed, but you know, where they're like restricting higher end cards and stuff like that. These are just made so that people can at least taste video games at 720p. Okay. 1080p medium settings should be fine. Can't wait for a 4 GB to give my 970 a run. Oh, Punk, not probably. It should work. You should be able to put it on freaking handheld settings. Do you think you will have people putting the bigger RAM chips on this card? No, why would they? It's a 64-bit bus with 4 GB of VRAM. No, dude, nobody's going to be putting bigger chips on a 64 GB card, on a 64-bit bus. My Pro paid $50 for it at launch. Nice. It's going to be an interesting price, bro. Most of these places probably aren't even playing some of the stuff that we're playing because of RAM. So if you put more RAM on it, it will increase the bus. Is that what you're saying? Waiting for 1090 XT. Absolutely. Shouldn't even be a thing. I remember when 8 gig came out. Yeah. Freaking the 360 or the Xbox One and PS4. PlayStation's taking away button. This increase, we'll see the 50 Super. Oh, we're not seeing the 50 Series Supers. Maybe we are. I mean, if they come out, they're going to be expensive. Like I said, dude, a 5080 24 gig is going to be like $2,500, dude. You really think good old, maybe that's why they're raising the price right now, so they can be like, yeah, these things are just so gosh dang golly expensive. Maybe that's why they're going up 40%, and you're going to literally see a freaking 5080 Super at $2,500. I mean, honestly, you had better just buy whatever GPU you can afford right now and then just be happy with it. The website is running butter smooth land. Nice. 9050 will be butter smooth land for some in Latin America. Absolutely, bro. You'll be able to use, dude, you can use AMD's fluid motion frames. You can use RIS2, Radeon image sharpening 2. There's so many things that you can use at a driver level on that freaking GPU that it's absolutely going to be able to give you a decent experience. And if these guys really do actually bring out like texture compression to where you can use less VRAM, they've been doing, the 5090s in China are pretty slimmed down. GTA 6 trailer 3 in August or September. They're probably not doing a GTA 6 trailer. Very busy day. I mean, if you're playing CS2 at 7, yeah, exactly, bro. 720p is not even, dude, I could legit play games at 720p. Like, it is what it is, man. Got $1,500 for PS6. Nice. I can use my R5 on GT7. No, you can't use your R5 on GT7. You have to use the new one that will be sold with a security chip in the base. So you will have to buy a new one for GT7, sadly. PlayStation insists that their chip is in the base, so you will have to buy a new base to play it. Xbox comes in the wheels. Make one card. Generally, the 5090 is good. I'm not 100% sure, but I'm pretty sure it's going to be in the base like every other manufacturer on the planet that has PlayStation support. That's like one of PlayStation's mandatory things. As far as I know and understand, the security chip has to be in the base. 5090 is good, but just high for nothing else. The best RTX 3060, GDDR6, and 5068 gig. It'd be a crossfire. I'd be shocked if the PS6 pre-orders sell. They will sell out day one, bro. I guarantee you PS6 is selling out. I guarantee you everybody's buying it, dude. Like all the so-called black what is it? What do they call it again? Oh, boycott bros are gonna be PlayStation 6 bros at launch. Well, I was gonna boycott it, but everybody else is buying it, so I just bought one too. I mean, how could I live without my games on PlayStation? They make the best bangers. Yeah, dude, I don't feed into none of that shit anymore. I know all these guys are lying for clicks, so I don't really give a crap. They're all gonna buy it. MBG, bro, he'll be like, I got a PlayStation 6. I just wanted to check it out, and then he'll be like out there shilling Captain Seva Pro. RX 9070 XD Red Devil. Guys, I don't think prices are going down. They've been wanting prices to go up for a long time, bro. In my experience with PC, the prices have only went up. For some reason, everybody just wants to have more power for the same price, and it's like you get 60 class cards, you know, every once in a while that have higher performance. PlayStation will live forever. I don't want to play GT7 again now. 14 days. Yeah, dude. The only way you're getting freaking support is if the security, it's going to be in the base. It's going to be redesigned anyways, so it doesn't matter, bro. Like MOZA's already come out with, like, dude, you just got an R5. Like, if you got an R5 bundle and now they have a new one already, it's like, why even buy that stuff, bro? Like, wait, just keep waiting until they get another one out that's better. Bazite for now as Nvidia drivers. Steam OS. The last console I owned was a PS3. Well, yeah, but you're not the future gaming. PS and Xbox is the past. Started charging for online. It was straight to PC. Oh, wow. Ryzen CPUs built in graphics more powerful than the new GPUs. I don't know if that's the case, Thomas. I mean, like my 9950X 3D, I need to test that GPU and see how good it is. MFG 6X, that's good. I mean, 6X is good on a 5090. I don't know what it is on. I don't know what it's like on other ones. Sell his PS5 Pro to his girlfriend for $1,500 and buy for real, huh? My last console I can see buying PS. I'm gonna buy it. I know I'm gonna buy it, dude. I'm a sucker for new tech. Keep your AMDs close and your 50 series closer for real. All I need. I bought a WireView. Enjoyed my video yesterday. Well, thanks you, Nick. PS5 PC. Physical games. Yeah. Well, if you buy a higher end, you can afford it. Seems like you get longevity. Yeah, definitely more longevity with higher end. I bet the 3090 bros are starting to finally be like, okay, yeah, I guess I could use maybe a little more power, but they're still probably fine, dude. They're probably still chugging along very well at their games, getting good high frame rates and everything. I mean, the improvements to DLSS alone have been absolutely phenomenal. And like if you're running like performance DLSS on a 59 or 3090 now, you're still getting pretty good performance. Why do I think they're wasting silicon on lower GPUs? It's probably stuff that they binned out that they can't use. That they just decided to make, I mean, like obviously 16 CUs out of 32. These are just 9060 XTs that couldn't hit the market. So they're just binning them lower and selling them for what they can get out of them. Making them just barely good enough to actually play a video game on. Like you can play old games. Oh, go back to bed. Thank you for the video and your time. You're welcome, Frenchie. Have a good night, my friend. Thought I saw something saying AMD was testing 8x frame gen. Well, when AMD announces 8x frame gen, we will definitely test it. But till then, I haven't heard anything from any of my AMD friends. CS, so that is what my next purchase will be. Nice. Thank you. I'll sell Dreamcast Guy my PS5 Pro for $14.99. RTX 5090 will be 5,000 secondhand by 2027. Bro, I just bought a WireView 2 so that I can I'm going to try to get through a couple more years with it. 2028 for PS6. Dude, like when you spend $2,600 for a GPU, you kind of want to see the longevity out of that. Or, I mean, honestly, I could sell it and get all my money back. I could easily sell it and get all my money back. Yeah, I mean, I think you could still do pretty good on a 3090 for sure. These higher end cards ever utilize the 20? Nope. I've gotten up to maybe 22 gigs on a game on the 5090. Going to be around the holidays. Oh boy, it's going to be that. I need my video games. They'll sell a limited amount of stock like PS5 and it'll be 2020 all over. Yeah, exactly, bro. They'll create demand by scarcity. I'm used to it now. $24 gigs another task. Then buy a PlayStation. Yeah, it doesn't even use it. I mean, I've seen it go up to like 22 gigs. I think 22 is the highest I've used on it. And that was in like Spider-Man too. Just thinking of selling my 5090 and getting a 5080 indefinitely. If a 5080 Super ever drops. A 5080 Super is still going to run you $2,500. So selling off your 5090 is just pointless, bro. That'll be the new price that slots in at. I would never pay $2,500 for a 5080, bro. Like that's just wild, especially selling a 5090 to do that. Tarkov has a memory leak, so it can definitely happen on there too, but very rarely on a badly optimized games. Yeah, Spider-Man's wild, bro. When you turn all the freaking ray tracing and everything on, it uses a lot of VRAM. That's why that game runs so questionably on like 16 gig cards at 4K. I mean, like you could barely do 1440p on that GPU on a 16 gig GPU with that game. Some developers are like, so I look at Unreal Engine 5. Everybody says that engine is slop, but bro, when you turn it to low settings, it actually runs pretty good still and looks good. Only B if you have to get Asus, but I'm on the train. Yeah, I think $2,000 for like a. I think it'd be like 1899 um for like a what's that name, like PNY. Um, there's one that starts with a Z, isn't there? I don't know. MSI will probably be like 22 for like a gaming trio or something. I think it's going to be 2000 and above for 24 gig 5080 supers. Asus new Xbox Ally X 28. Oh yeah, absolutely I did. With an OLED screen, I did. I absolutely did see that. And it comes with the X-Rail glasses too. I would love to get one, but I kind of like mine. Could be better. I love Spider-Man. It's gonna be more payment. Oh yeah, dude, 40% premium on current price. Oh yeah, dude, it's ridiculous. If it ever happens, I don't think. Yeah, Zotac. I don't think you're gonna be getting. I honestly don't think you're gonna be getting Founders Edition cards either. I think you're only, bro. These companies are only going to make high end. If Asus puts them out, they're going to be Astrals or they're going to be freaking something more expensive. You might get a tough version, but you sure shit ain't getting no Prime. You're not getting a Prime. If MSI puts them out, I think maybe you get an MSI gaming trio or Lightning or something like that. They might just go all high end. I mean, these cards, bro, the writing's on the wall. The writing's on the wall for the gaming market. When it comes to Nvidia GPUs, higher RAM is going to be what they're doing. People still buy, prices will continue to soar. Absolutely. Absolutely, Nick. I mean, you got to look at me, bro. I came into PC gaming at higher prices. To me, it's normal. I don't, and you can cry in the mic or you can cry in the comments all you want about, oh, you don't understand. You're part of the problem. The golden age, the golden age. I don't know that. I don't know those golden age times. So to me, these prices are normal, and I buy what I want. Like if it's too expensive, I don't buy it. I mean, my price for a 5090 was $2,500. I got it for $23.99 and it came out to about $2,600 after tax. I don't count tax. I don't count tax. Tax is a necessary thing that you always have to pay. And they can justify the RAM prices for as long as they want, honestly. They can, if the demand is there and there's no way to make more, I think that they're trying to get RAM prices to at least double what we used to pay. And once new manufacturing comes on, that's all that's going to do is just knock the prices in half. Like you'll pay half of what or double what you used to. 4K, 5K by launch. Oh, I guarantee it. It's going to be expensive. I think 6090 is going to launch with either 96 gigs or 128 gigs. I don't even think there's going to be a gaming edition for that. I think that those cards are going to be solely made for AI guys. You got to understand that, like right now, yeah, gamers are important, but the AI enthusiasts are next on the line. After the data centers are done being built, then you're going to have the enthusiasts that are going to be buying and wanting to run um, large parameter LLMs on their hardware, and 128 gigs on a 6090. People will buy it. Yep, they don't care and they're not going to care afterthought. Like I said, right now, like the freaking data centers are definitely sucking up all that extra. But as soon as they're done, then dude, I like using AI. I think it is absolutely incredible. I'm going to build out like an AI freaking thing here so that I can just use it. Like it is absolutely incredible. And once you start getting more enthusiasts like myself and other people willing to pay that money, then the enthusiasm changes from gamers to AI, and then gamers are going to get left with APUs and shit like that, man. Nobody's like, what gamer in the world's going to run out and buy a 5090 with 128 gigs or 6090? They're just not going to do it. Oh, I know, Dark Style. I'm part of the problem. I buy, yeah, exactly, bro. I don't really care. Like, I'm not going to let something stupid like money stop me from enjoying something that I want to enjoy. Like, I will earn the money to buy it. XX85 right in between the 80 and 90 tier. I don't think they need to do any more of that. Honestly, I think all you really need is like 5070 Ti and just be happy. AI is definitely the future, man. Texture lottery. Have been pleased with AMD. I don't see a reason to go back to Nvidia for my needs. Honestly, if you're just gaming, Nick, I don't like AMD is awesome, man. AI is here to stay for sure. We are using it at work. Yep, dude. I'm using it at work too. Dude, it helps me so much, man, because when I'm sitting there and I'm struggling with like diagnosing something, man, and I've got like my Gemini, bro, with the little camera on there, and I take a picture of it, and I'm like, okay, what's going on? Bro, it's so good. It's so good. It like gives me all kinds of like knowledge and everything that like other people have like it's badass. 6090 print style. Yeah. I'll just open up another one of them freaking quality leering centers. I got a quality leering center so I can make it so I can buy my 5090. Well, yeah, because gaming, once you just game Grace, it's incredible. Once you just start gaming, it's incredible. Like it doesn't matter what you're playing on. It really doesn't. I mean, I could legit play on 8 gigabyte GPUs. I don't really give a crap. 1080p looks good to me. What I've done a week ago, 5070 Ti Club. Nice, brother. Nice. Yeah, dude, a 5070 Ti, absolutely recommend that card. And if you got the money, buy it. 9070 XT if you need to save some money. 9070 XT if you need to buy some RAM too. Then you can afford both for the price of a 5070 Ti. Huh. 5090 machine and a 9070 XT that I'm going to put on SteamOS. Nice, bro. Hell yeah. SteamOS on a 9070 XT would probably be good. 9600X for gaming and normal PC stuff, and 9060 XT. Yep, absolutely incredible build. I was playing around with the 9600X and a 9060 XT for a while. I thought it was absolutely incredible for, especially on like an ultra wide 3440 by 1440p monitor. Perfect setup, man. High frame rate. I'm almost done watching the 9050 video. Well, I'll see you when you get here. Just bought a RX 9070 XT Mercury OC Mag Edition. Hell yeah, brother. I freaking love my magnetic air. It's an incredible GPU. I'm debating opening the box, watching these prices though. Great combo today. Nice. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Did you already get it? Did you already get it? You already got it installed? You're already playing around with it? Such a good GPU. Such a good GPU. And it's absolutely beautiful. The aesthetic of the Mercury Magnetic Air, so incredible, dude. I love that card. And it comes with a cord that you plug into another light thing, and you can actually change the lighting on your GPU too. The dedicated gamers will always find a way if you're just gaming and you're honest about it. 90% of the time, mid-tier cards. Oh yeah, dude. Honestly, Thomas, I think 60 class cards. At first, I was like, I don't know about these things, but once you're into PC gaming and you understand the different tiers and how to use your cards, 60 class is not bad. It's actually pretty good. And if you want to upgrade every generation on a 60 class, it's definitely more affordable. It's definitely more affordable. And you're like getting a rung up every time. Not much, Michael. Where's the bathroom rebuild coming? Bro, I have not touched that shit since Sunday. I can't do that kind of stuff in between, like on work days, bro. I have to, yeah, dude, it just takes too long to recover. Oh yeah, dude, it's such a pain in the butt, bro. I'm wondering, yeah, it's just a pain in the butt. Like this weekend, I should be able to do some more, get some more of it done. I still got a little more cutting to do. 9070 XT by far has the most back for your bang for your buck. Yeah, absolutely, bro. AMD needs to quit around and release a 32 gigabyte card. Yeah, I mean, maybe next generation we'll get one. 5600X, 9060 XT build. I think if they do put out a high end card, it's going to come with a lot of RAM too. 5600X, 9060 XT build. I didn't want DDR5 at a horrid price. 32 gigs of DDR4 for 209 buckaroos. Nice. Mm, review insert on server and just gave it a screenshot and was able. Oh yeah, dude. Like I can like take pictures of parts that because it at my maintenance department, I got a whole bunch of parts that we don't even have the equipment for anymore. So I'll be like taking the pictures of everything with Gemini, and it'll tell me everything. It'll tell me what they're used for and all that stuff. And I'm like, holy shit, dude, this is so badass. It's really cool. It's really cool. I can't get a 9050. They're not coming to America. I already reached out to my AMD guy to see if I could get one, and they said they're not even coming to America. They're going to be integrated systems and stuff like that. So many of the 7900 XTX required repair or core reballing scared me away. Really? Got mine for 828 after tax. Yeah, I've had my 9070 XT or 7900 XTX is over 2 years old now. And so like it still runs pretty good. SAG sucks. Yeah. Very negative when he spoke about it, but that's true. Dude, there's just an unimaginable level of hate for freaking AMD that just sucks, bro. That just sucks. So far, all of my AMD cards have been XFX, and they've been pretty damn good. But thought about it again. Yeah, dude, every GPU is gonna have a pile of them. 420 used on eBay. I'm pretty happy with that. 3440. Oh, absolutely, bro. And once FSR4 comes, it's gonna be nice. Curious as to how cards will do on a 5K, 2K monitor by LG. Um, I was at CES and I saw 5080s pushing them with frame generation and DLSS, of course. I even saw a 5080 pushing a 6K monitor at the Samsung booth, a 3D one. You got a 6080 already? Ooh, Rog Astro. Especially the refresh rate. Yeah, I mean that's kind of the reason why I kind of haven't bought one. I like having 240 hertz. So I got my 4K dual mode 240 hertz and then 480, or I've got my other monitors that are 240 ultra wides. Native 4K on most games with the 7900 XTX. The release of new frame gen and upscaling does put a smile on my face. Nice, bro. Hell yeah. Absolutely, you are. They were selling 8K TVs years ago. Yeah, for real. 8K didn't last very long. They're like, yep, nope, we're out of here. Hate gigs clicks. Do you want me to do hate videos now? I can't do that, Dave's. It's so it's demoralizing, bro. EXT build 285K. Nice, bro. Nice. I'm waiting until the next generation of Intel so that it will be better than what I have right now. Because I want to kind of be blown away with it. 9050, I can't get one, bro. I can't get one here in America. Won't flinch to go up 20% right behind them. AMD's actually held their prices pretty consistent with MSRP. I mean, I haven't seen much uptick on AMD cards at all. The only ones that I've really seen go up are Nvidia cards. I mean, they both have kind of leveled out at their prices right now, but GDDR7 is probably more expensive than GDDR6 at the moment. So Nvidia is probably the one that will have to raise prices, while AMD can probably scoot by for just a little bit longer without having to do the same thing. Would really make sense to pay 20% more. AMD might actually even be able to lower the prices just a little bit more, because we're getting to a point where they're only being sold in like systems. Michael, what's up, Jeff Roberts? I'm waiting on next gen Ryzen. When the entry level chip trumps the 5800X3 team. Hey, you know what, bro? As long as you're enjoying your gaming, you can be cheap all you want. Yep, up in the cards, 40%, bro. Thank you, Jeff. The GDDR7 performs better at 4K on Unity titles too, like Tarkov. Nice. I need to try Tarkov on the 5090. I think I did, but I need to put out another video. I'm going to wait until my frame view, my wire view 2 gets here. Hopefully it's like next week or something. Currently is $700 US for the ASRock Challenger. Of 32 core for PC is wild to think. I don't think we're getting a 32 core. Maybe 24. Maybe 24 is what it goes up to, but you're not getting a 32 core for regular gaming PC. You don't even need that, bro. Like, no games support any of that. How long do I think your 9060 XT 16 gig will last? What resolution are you playing at? If you're playing at 1080p, a very long time. If you're playing at 1440p, a very long time. If you're trying to play, I think Bad Beast, the next generation of games are going to be able to load large language models onto your VRAM. So your Xboxes and your PlayStation might come with 32 gigs so that they can actually have large language models in there for the NPCs and stuff. So 16 gigs would probably still let you play next gen games, but you'd have to stream from the internet, the LLM stuff, just like you stream textures for Call of Duty or the world for Microsoft Flight Simulator. As long as you've got like the RAM on there, you could probably load the model right into your RAM, and then it will be a lot more snappy. Steam OS builds? Oh, absolutely, bro. I kind of want to build one so that I can get in the middle of that, dude, and start learning like Linux and shit. That's all I was really waiting for, was that. But we tried it with juniors. I tried it with my other ally, my ROG ally, and I have no chance. I think I'm just gonna have to buy another fresh SSD to try it again. Definitely that it won't get DLSS 5. No, we'll get something on par with DLSS 5. We're going to get FSR Diamond, bro. It'll have generative AI in there too. Like, don't you worry, AMD's going to have it too. They're both working on it. It's just Nvidia is doing what Nvidia does, and they're out there promoting it before it's even ready, whereas AMD is working on it quietly, like they should be doing. And it will come out. 10 years if you accept lowering settings. I think 10 years is I think 10 years is very reasonable. You could easily make a 16 gigabyte 9060 XT last 16 years or 10 years. You could absolutely do that. it's got a low enough TDP that that thing should last forever without burning out. Like, dude, I think you could literally be playing that all through next generation. Pretty easy, pretty easy. The only thing that really stopped like the 10 series and like the RX 580 and like RDNA 1 and all of that stuff is new shader models that just can't compute on newer hardware, on older hardware. Honestly, if those GPUs had the ability to compute those new shaders and stuff, they would still be incredible, dude. You'd still see people running around with a 1080 Ti being like, "Yeah, this card is legit, man." Bros be rocking 1050 Ti's and everything, man. Like people are still using them lower end GPUs. They're still playing the games that they love. And if dude, if it's not broke, don't fix it, kind of thing. You know what I mean? That's kind of what a 9060 or 9050 4 gig kind of reminds me of. It's like, okay, dude, I've been rocking like a 1050 Ti or a 1060 Ti or something, and you're playing one game and you don't really need more VRAM. Your GPU goes out, and so you buy the cheapest shit you can that's going to keep you gaming on your best good favorite game. That's what those GPUs are for. Hit a blinker. Nice. Competition will help control pricing. I think that honestly, bro, devs can easily target that older stuff. Close to that. Figure out now. Yo, oh, from India. We are seeing too many people buying Nvidia GeForce now. Makes me worried about the future of gaming. Oh yeah, people are just buying GeForce. The streaming took 10 minutes. Nice, good for you. Good for you, man. Just ended up learning how to install art. Yeah. Probably a year after DLSS 5 comes out, we'll get Diamond. Another GPU that surprised you was the RX 6750. Nice. ARC B80, B580 Steam OS build, and it was terrible. I don't recommend it. Nice. If you drop to 1080p later on, especially with FSR, you're good for a while. Absolutely, you are. FSR 4 looks good at 1080p. Like it still looks pretty decent at 1080p. So yeah, you're good. You're definitely good for a while. Dude, these new techs like frame gen and all that stuff, it will really make it so you can still play. Not maybe not the best experience, but the experience will still be playable. Like it'll still be decent to play games. So I don't understand why everybody has to sit and consistently tear down the hardware that we got. Bro, we've got really good hardware. It won't be out till next year or later. You're probably. So what do you think, Frog? Should I use the 285K for a flip and wait for new Panther Lake CPUs? That's kind of what I'm waiting for before I build an Intel. I want the Intel build to be better than my AMD build right now, so that I can fanboy for Intel for a little while. Be like, this is the best thing, and then AMD will just launch another X3D chip that'll destroy it. I don't know, maybe. I don't know. I'm hearing a lot of good things about the Intel stuff, but I'm also hearing that you got to tune that shit and it's not plug and play like AMD. So I don't know, man. It's going to be interesting. But if you're playing older games, they should last. Would be AMD has pretty good driver support. Like I'm still able to use that RX 580 even on some of these newer games. I mean, honestly, bro, if my main GPU was the RX 580 right now, and I was like one of those, I'm using it. There's enough games that don't run on it now that I would be forced to upgrade because of the way I play. So I would be right about now, or probably like last year maybe upgrading my RX 580. Why am I not playing Halo? I should be shilling? Nah, dude. I'll shill the main campaign, but I ain't shilling them freaking extra missions, dude. That stuff is annoying. Fury and the GTX 970. Just buy a used 8 GB card and anything. These John Doe, like these 4 GB cards, aren't even coming to America, bro. They're not even coming to America. Woo. I think that all the future gen consoles will be hybrid and handheld. I do too, man. I think APUs is going to be the future for even like PC. You got companies like MSI and Asus and all these other companies are going to start building out like basic consoles, and they're going to start selling to you. I think it does. I think Nvidia is still working on VRAM compression. I think they are, dude. Neural texture compression. I do. I think that is going to be a thing pretty soon. Future, but my 3060 12 gig will still remain viable after 10 years. Oh, absolutely. Dude, everything that's playable right now on that card will still be playable in 10 years. So yeah, theoretically, you could still be playing games on your 3060 12 gig for a very long time. On resolution, I read a while back that if you are 7 feet away, basically, yeah, exactly. It's true too. The farther away you get, it just looks the same. You only see the really high frequency detail of 4K if you're within like 2 feet of it. You need to be at least 2 feet from it, and that's what 4K is designed for, so that you can actually see the really high texture detail up close. Resize bar enabled. Too many people believe in Moore's law. No, Moore's law is dead. Moore's law is done. It's over. It's finished. They can't shrink anymore with the current technology. It's too hard. They're gonna have to start stacking now instead of like just. They're gonna have to start stacking and expanding to increase any more performance. AMD 5-year driver support, Nvidia 9-year. AMD still supports their cards. Under Linux is a game changer for old AMD hardware. Oh, I bet. Yeah, the new like Windows shaders and stuff like that, they really do kind of limit your GPUs and stuff, like DX or whatever. Vulkan games still run pretty good on that. Yeah, it's going to be pre-built, Latin America and other regions. Mm-hmm. 16 CUs. I mean, the Xbox Series S is only 4. So they will soon review it. Well, that's very nice of him. I asked for one, but they told me that I didn't want one. And I was like, come on, man, just let me touch it. I just want to play some video games at 1080p. Everything on my Casio. Well, that would be fun. Being able to look at hardware specs, recommendations from games like Beast of Reincarnation, and how I could run it at max and not have to worry about optimization. You still kind of have to worry about optimization. APUs are not going to be bad, dude. They're going to be, yeah, dude. If they're like 90, 70 performance, I think most gamers would be satisfied with that. Well, you're going to have better technology too. You're going to have better ray tracing. You're going to have better AI support. You're going to have better, like, yeah, dude. See 1,000 frames a second. What I'm having a fit for. APUs are in the AI Max, which is ridiculously expensive. They are ridiculously expensive, but they're badass. See, the thing is like right now, us gamers are like in disbelief of the prices going up. But once the AI enthusiasts, which outnumber us like 1,000 to 1, those guys are going to keep prices high, bro. Like AMD and Nvidia are going to get to the point where all of their GPUs are going to be having like 128 gigs on them, and all of the APUs and lower end stuff is going to be what gamers are basically forced into buying because they're not going to pay that money. I mean, I wouldn't mind a freaking pre-built like a pre-built motherboard with an APU already installed on it and go from there. Like they'll still be like DIY, but imagine getting like your motherboard and it's already got your GPU, CPU already on it with all of your freaking RAM, and you don't need RAM or VRAM because it's all shared pool. Like you'll still be able to like upgrade like your cooling and I don't know, man. Like it's going to be pretty cool. And maybe it's got a PCIe slot so you can still add another GPU to it if you want to. Um, I think that the future of gaming is going to actually get more exciting than a lot of people think. I mean, imagine buying like a freaking APU that's got like 8, 12, 24, 36 gigs, whatever, and then being able to scale all the way up to like 164 to 128. About the image differences with AMD and Nvidia, my buddies called me crazy, but I've always sworn there is a difference. There's definitely a difference. If there wasn't a difference, 90% of the market wouldn't be telling you that Nvidia is better. If there was no difference in visuals, like 90% of the market would not be telling you there's a difference. Some of us look at AMD and we see what it does and we see the visual quality and we like that. That appeals to us. We like that better than what we see on Nvidia. And that's fine. Like some of us are weird, apparently. And I'm okay with that. Like, dude, I've always kind of been outside of the box anyways. AMD is even supporting the 6000 series FSR4 will be on the 60. Oh yeah, absolutely they are. It would just be 5 years of new titles, I suppose, right? Remakes. We're going to get 5 years of remakes, bro. Everybody's going to start. It's not dead. Try going to school, fat man. It's dead in a sense. It's slowed to the point where I just told you they're going to have to start building up, stacking, and building out. APUs, like a system on a chip, it's got a CPU and a GPU and an MPU all together in one chip, like a console or like a handheld. Anyone that buys a pre-built with either one of the 9050, I don't feel bad for them. Devs back then were beast made games run on 30. Oh yeah, dude, exactly, bro. We had games running on 32 megabytes. We had games running on like freaking PlayStation 2 and yeah, you know what I mean? Like I think we're going to be okay. I think we're going to be okay. We've got some of the most powerful hardware we've ever had that's like barely even utilized. Think if they completely skipped all the ray tracing and just went back to making traditional games, our hardware is like pretty damn good. Dolby Atmos setup, nice. Likely be good eBay buy after the AI bros sell their stockpile for new products. Oh, absolutely. 9070 XT 9800 X3D is an upgrade from my 2 terabyte. Yeah, you definitely need more. That could be a nightmare for repairability. Yeah, I don't think anybody cares about that creative carnage. I mean, some people are going to care about it, but honestly, you'll just be stuck buying the products that they'll be selling. You'll either buy them because you want to play games or you won't. Like it is what it is. It's not like we're going to have a choice. It's not like we're going to be able to stand on our principle and speak with our wallet. You want to play games, you're going to buy what you got to buy to play your video games. You're going to sit there binge watching reviews, mad the whole time, and then you're going to be like, oh, well, at least I guess it's better. And then you're going to end up buying it. You're going to cave just like everybody else is going to cave. They know that. They've priced that in. AI is smarter than us, bro. AI has already told them what we're going to do. And we're going to do that. If you have a 16 gigabyte card now, you're pretty good for gaming. So even if you get a 228 gigabyte GPU to game on, will you even know? You absolutely won't notice a difference. It's only going to benefit AI workloads. It's only going to benefit AI workloads. everything that we need right now for gaming, like we're pretty good. But that's the thing. I'm on your side. I think AMD looks brighter and better. Nvidia has a darker setting or something. Nvidia just has a different way of treating their edges and stuff. Like with AMD, we get this we get like a more cinematic look where Nvidia just looks a little bit sharper, a little bit cleaner, and that's fine, dude. I mean, I love remakes. Yep, I love remakes too, bro. 1982, my first system was the Atari. So to me, all these GPU, oh, absolutely, bro. I've been playing since Nintendo Entertainment System. I think everything we get is like, whoa, this is cool. Why everybody else is like freaking out about it. I'm like, bro, we grew up with like 8-bit graphics. This shit looks good. Generally, for anything over 16 gigabytes is ray tracing, 4K. You can do some of it at 1440p, but there are some games that still will consume more than 16. For esports, I think both of them are going to basically be all right. Seems to have better colors for some reason. I just like the way they look better. They have a little more natural look to me. A bigger integrated GPU. Yep, exactly. Exactly. It'll be like a console chip, system on a chip. That's what they call them now, is APUs, and they'll have like NPUs on them and two neural processing unit. They'll have a GPU, they'll have a CPU and an NPU, and basically like some RAM and all kinds of other stuff on them, and they'll be powerful. Like they'll be powerful. I tested the Strix Halo 385, and I was like, holy shit, I was blown away. Just even though that only had 32 gigs on it, it was still incredible. Next step for gaming, VR. I don't think VR is going to take off like it. I mean, I was when I first got into VR, I was thinking, holy shit, Ready Player One. But yeah, that shit's not going to happen for a very long time. The developers, VR developers, are not fully utilizing that. Like I'm still waiting, dude. I've got a $2,000 Pimax freaking 4K or 8K or whatever the freak it is, 57 ppd. Like it's really high resolution and everything looks super duper sharp, but it looks plastic. Everything looks plastic. So I'm like, holy crap, dude, it kind of ruins it. I'd rather play on my PSVR 2 because it's blurry and it makes it not look horrible. I mean, it makes it look kind of cool. There's likely better defaults, the newer HDMI. I don't know, dude. I've been playing around with that shit for so long now, John, that I'm not seeing a difference playing around with any of that stuff. The only time I ever see any difference really is when I'm loading in freaking reshades and shit like that from Nvidia, the Nvidia app. Then I can get a little bit better of a look on it, but still, even that, like it's not the experience. Like it's so plug and play on AMD. It's just like, why even fiddle with the shit? I can't even see that. If it's not locked down and actually runs Windows, the Helix might just be the APU that proves APUs. Oh, yep. I think that's the whole plan too. I think that's the whole plan, is to attack the entry-level PC market in a way that puts Xbox in more houses and still gives them the freedom to play whatever they want to play from their PC libraries. For 330 buckaroos, Martin Two Kings, what is up, buddy? The other thing, as you get older, you can't always play as long as your eyes mess with. Yeah, exactly. That's true. I was suffering a lot, average dude, when I was playing on like a bigger screen, like a 4K screen. Now that I have these smaller monitors, my eyes don't mess with me as much. Hello, Atari 2600 and NES. Damn, some of us are old. Yeah, for real, bro. I don't see myself as old. I'm a man child. I identify my pronouns are man child, and I identify as a T-Rex. Atari and ColecoVision. Yeah. Remember Commodore 64? I never had a Commodore. Sadly, my parents were poor. Sounds kind of cool. It will be pretty cool, man. Absolutely. Nick, APUs are going to be the future, and it's going to be fine, bro. Xbox Helix is gonna pave the way. Like you can already get some of those. Well, actually, they're not APUs yet. Like Asus has like the ROG Nooks, the ROG Nook, and that thing is basically a laptop 5080, and then like a CPU or whatever. But they're built in a console form. Strix Halo is very impressive. I was blown away with that. Better gaming handhelds, but mostly of them are Chinese, and my Odin 2 battery recently exploded. Oh, wow, dude. Raiden Novik. Raiden Novik. Is that Raiden Novik? Hello, good sir. I'm doing good, man. I'm doing good. I used to get excited for the Tiger handheld. No shit, huh? The Tiger handhelds that had like one game on them, bro. Yeah, I remember. I remember those too. I remember getting one with Mortal Kombat on it, dude. It was fun. And Street Fighter. Those Tiger things were pretty badass. It just sucked that they only had like one game on them, man. Yeah, those were pretty cool. They were actually fairly cheap too, man. 55. Damn. Confident are you that GTA 6 will be 60 FPS on the Pro? 70%. If it's not, I'm gonna be very disappointed with Rockstar, bro. Really gonna sell us a $60 or $100 freaking 30 FPS game? Like, what kind of joke are they? I don't give a shit how impressive the visuals are, dude. I really don't give a shit about visuals. I want performance, especially a game like that. Like, yeah, I want it to look good, but I want performance. It's the whole point of buying a PlayStation 5 Pro is to get 60 FPS at freaking upscaled 4K. How to after start staring at my 4K monitor for long periods and then trying to watch videos on my oh wow, really? 45, but my brain is yeah, exactly. I'm still 25. Still a brat. Where Gen X comes to talk about gaming? Pretty much. Well, yeah, because we still enjoy gaming and everybody else is just super negative, bro. So we kind of come around the froggy banner to talk about video games and 80s movies too. 80s movies are the best. How much from looking at do you think Helix will have power from PS6? I think they're going to be pretty close, like they are now. The biggest thing is PlayStation's going to be a locked ecosystem, and Xbox is going to give you access to PC gaming for the first time ever, and that is going to be quite valuable. And you will see Xbox Helix selling a pretty decent margin next. They'll probably get up to 50K or 50 million Helixes out there. Dude, this is going to be the first console that you don't have to upgrade, that you can still continue to buy software on Steam and Epic Games and Ubisoft Store indefinitely. As long as the hardware will allow you to play those games, you will still continue to be able to buy games past the Helix lifetime. This is the first time that you'll be able to do that, to play new games that are not a hard cut freaking generation. In regards to larger monitors, oh wait, how did your Odin 2 battery? Oh, I don't know about that. Larger monitors, I get it. I have a 27-inch. Oh, I love the ultra wides. Those are actually really good for my eyes. I had friends that had Atari. I was interesting coming from C64 to that. Oh, really? My first gaming experience was the Nintendo Entertainment System, and I was like 5 years old. Man's here, yeah. Ooh, the ROG bands. PC handles use too much power for battery life, and they're too expensive. I don't know. I don't think they're expensive. $1,000 for an Xbox Ally X. I think that's a fair price. Turbo graphics. I remember it, but I wasn't very excited about it. Famicom clone. Nice. We are still playing the dead games. That's all that for real, man. I was on my third console. Nice. First, the Super Nintendo was the first console that I bought myself, dude. I had to get a paper out to get it, and it was pretty fun. Added on paper, the Helix looks like it shits on the PS6. Yeah, it does. Like PS6 is gonna be an interesting console for sure, though. Helix is basically going to be using FSR4, where PlayStation 6 is going to have a custom solution and optimized games that you're not going to be able to tell the difference, bro. You're not. You're not going to be able to tell the difference. Just like I can barely tell the difference on my PS5 Pro versus my high-end PCs now, unless you really, 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 really look really hard and zoom in. Like you can't really see like a massive difference. The game still looks like the game, and it still runs good, and it still looks clean. Cool arcade days. You drilling a hole in the quarter and just string. Oh yeah, that's for sure. Yep, it was. I think NES to Super Nintendo was Super Nintendo is one of my favorite consoles ever. And I think that was just because I bought it myself and I played with it for a long time and I really loved those games. These BS sports games today, NBA 2K releasing gameplay trailer and people are bitching the same crap over again. Well, yeah, dude, I don't even think those. I think they should just put out the one game at the beginning of the generation and then just live service that shit till the end of the generation. Do I like my digital PS5? Absolutely. I love it. Even had the CD drive for it. Had to deliver a lot of newspapers to save up for it. Nice, bro. Nice. You know what the funny thing is like at least we remember getting on our BMX bikes and freaking delivering newspapers. What's up, proud Canadian? Had to get up early, like 3 in the morning, and fold all them papers and then go deliver them and shit, bro. Like it was tough. I quit my paper route after I got my Super Nintendo, though. I hope you know that. Like I legit quit so I could play my video game. My dad actually took over my paper route. He kept doing it for a while when I quit. Some nights he would make me go and help and stuff, and it would. And then he started like taking on a whole bunch more of them. Current desktop CPUs, integrated graphics aren't on par with consoles. It would eliminate the need to pay crazy amounts of money for dedicated graphics cards. Oh, absolutely. They pretty much look very close now, man. Like it's crazy how close these games look on like PS5 Pro, even compared to an RTX 5090 maxed out. I've bought some 360 games, and the difference between those, the console version, and what you play on PC is night and freaking day. Like it's the gap is so massive. It's not like that this generation. It was not as massive for the for PlayStation 4 games. But holy crap, dude, it's not even that big of a gap this generation. Like it's like you're getting a really good robust visual experience on your consoles this generation. The biggest thing now is the resolution and performance. Super Mario World, bro, I put so many hours in that game. Pro for my 5090, and the stutters on PC piss me off. It really is. It really is. See, that's the thing. It's like I'll jump on the PS5 Pro mobbing, and I'm like, damn, this is badass. I'm like, this is incredible. Like I get immersed really quick. The Fallen Lords on Packard Bell with 3DFX Voodoo GPU. Oh, nice. Yeah, I never tried that. PS6 locked ecosystem with woke exclusives. Hey man, Xbox has woke exclusives too now. Virtual Boy. I never bought a Virtual Boy, but I did play around with it in in Toys R Us when I was younger. Clear, but not worth the price. That's true. Yep. Super Nintendo controllers. Dude, my Super Nintendo survived getting thrown out of a second story building. My mom got so mad at me one day and she threw it out the window. And I was like, Mom, why would you do that? And it like hit the ground. And I was like, it's ruined. And I went out there, got it, plugged it in, and shit worked just fine. My mom was so mad. Which is great. Yep, I only remember the virtual story and BMX equaled mischiefs. Dude, me and my friends would loosen our handlebars and ride down hills to see if we could like keep ourselves up and shit, dude. We got hurt so much when we were kids. It sucked, bro. Never had to go to the hospital though. Microsoft saw it's time to mess it up. Yeah, dude, if they don't keep it open, their Xbox is dead. 2K OLEDs are viable. Oh, absolutely, bro. Absolutely. 1440p OLEDs look incredible. 27-inch 1440p OLED monitor looks incredible. 32-inch, it gets a little bit softer, but if you've got a really high-end GPU, you can use like virtual super resolution or DLSR or whatever to downsample to it, and then it cleans it up and makes it look pretty nice. Myth kind of the mind-blowing. Oh, wow. They fake the settings to sell GPUs unless you play on extreme low. You know what the funny thing is I've been testing a lot of games at low settings and they still don't look that bad. On a Diamondback, I had a GT Performer. The coolest kid in the neighborhood with that bike. I had a GT Performer, dude. That freaking bike was so badass. Diamondbacks were badass back then too, man. Like they were. But I had the GT Performer with the little spinny handlebars and shit too, bro. It was pretty cool back then. What's up, Captain Chats? Even Sunday Mail amazed me with all the. Oh yeah. I'm pulling a night shift. Damn, bro. I don't know if that sucks or if that's a good thing. It's the consistency of pro that pulls me in. Yep. The consistent. Yeah, it is a pretty consistent experience, man. You jump on there and it's just like boom, boom, boom. You know what? Consoles are magic. Let's just be real. Consoles are magic. They just have that magical feeling about them and stuff. The PC sometimes has, but not all the time. Like sometimes PC is more of like it's like oh man, like I know I got the power, but like you get in there and you're just playing everything and you're like, nothing special about it. It's kind of special to see a console do very well compared to like a high-end PC and you're like, holy crap, dude, this is wild. Oblivion and Need for Speed had better graphics on console. The ports screwed up the lighting effects. Yeah, there were some games. PS blackout happened to me. I don't know. Did your disc work too? Went offline? I didn't have a blackout because I was on my PC, bro. I want to remake a Metal Gear 2. I want 2 and 1. 1 and 2 remade. We learned a BMX with gyro brake cables was indestructible. We liked the Ghost Ride them. Yep. It was pretty freaking fun, Dave's. Oh, man. I remember this one jump, dude. I had like little black freaking gravel pebbles in my freaking both my knees, bro. That shit hurt so bad. In my hands and stuff, peeling all the little freaking things out. Oh, man. BMX was fun, but it sucked when you crashed those things. Me and my one friend, we were riding down the street and we yelled in this dude's ear when we were riding by him, and dude legit got a ride and chased us down And like we were in this apartment complex, and like, do we legit bunny hop this 3-foot fence, man? That shit was scary, dude. Because like the guy came in chasing us and shit. We jumped that fence, and he couldn't drive through there. That was the only way we got away, bro. I was like, holy crap, we were gonna get beat up. 1988 dyno comp. Ooh, nice, bro. 7K hours on my 4K OLED with 0 burn-in. Nice. Was downloading the game demos on a dial-up and waiting 46 hours, hoping nothing gets interrupted. You heard about the Xbox outage yesterday? I don't pay attention to that crap, dude, because it doesn't. I mean, why be mad about it, bro? That's just technology. There's always an outage. There's always something. To restart download. Oh man. Burning this propaganda at this point. Oh yeah, dude. Like as long as you like your monitor should automatically like adjust the pixels and stuff, bro. Like there's so many built-in technologies. I've had this is the oldest OLED monitor I've had is my ultra wide, and there's no burn-in on it. It took forever. The pic quality was garbage. Xbox Cloud have been quite a few outages. Oh, dude, I don't know. My cousin had it. Yeah. Oh, thankfully, it was able to get CD and a bunch of Super NES games, and saved you a ton of money. Nice. You're pretty tired? Why are you working a night shift then? Go home and sleep. Picked our new bikes, me and my bro. He got red and I got blue. Nice, bro. Mine was white. White and chrome. Stuck in Dark Souls 3? Ooh, boy. Good night, Hannon. Good night. You're stuck in Dark Souls 3. Well, get good, bro. Get good. With the whole digital PS5 thing, do you think it will affect them? I don't think it'll affect anything, bro. People are still gonna buy it. They're gonna pout and piss and moan and all that shit, and then they're gonna show them the games and they go like, "Oh my gosh, you're gonna have a PS5." They're gonna buy it. I'm gonna buy it. I can already tell you that. Like I don't like seriously. Do you know pain till one of those spiked bike pedals hit your? Oh yeah, dude. Holy shit, those hurt. It was probably hackers messing with people. LOL. Did I play Bloodborne? I did. Try emulating on a PC. No, I beat it on PS4. It was fun. Cool kid if you had a red line or a mongoose. That's true. Red line, mongoose, dino, diamondback. But then mongoose went to Walmart. Now everybody's like, "Ooh, you're not cool anymore." Refresh built in. My Alienware. Do it sometimes. Lords of the Fallen for being a cool game, but the default keyboard are garbage. Combat is difficult, and the leveling system is overly nerfed. I played it on a controller. Sure what kind of monitors the Sony PS1 is, but I use that one. It's 4K. Oh, they are IPS. I think those are just the end zones or just IPS. I don't think they're even mini. Enjoy Souls-like games. The next one will be AI Limit. Straight to buy my first Haro BMX. Nice. I remember Haro. Haro was. I got into PC gaming in 2022 or 2023. It's been almost 5 years. Think of Walmart bike. It was Huffy. Yeah, dude. Everybody. Yeah, nobody liked the Huffy boys. I think in zone are IPS. It's still good. I got a Asus monitor right here that's IPS and it looks incredible. We all had Huffy, didn't we? No. We used to make fun of the Huffy boys. What was that other freaking bike? Wasn't it like Sun Tour or some shit? Them other like lame ass bikes. Schwinn was all right, but and then they went Walmart. Um 5K, 2Ks are probably going to go for a couple thousand buckaroos. Explosions of PC gaming then. Oh yeah. PC gaming, man, it changed my life. I was like, I've been missing everything. RE2 PC version of 1998. Nice. PS1. Oh yeah. That was a good game. That was a very good game. I think the price of the 6K 3D monitors from Samsung are going to be like $3,000. Asman playing that game. GOG. Oh wow, it's only 7:30, my dudes. Dino Blade. Roller Coaster Tycoon on my Gateway 2000. Then Microsoft Flight Sim decided to melt it. Nice. My games on GOG. I bought this other game on GOG. Where the hell is GOG? Don't I have GOG on here? Epic. Where the hell's GOG? Where's my GOG at? GOG. Damn. Oh, dude, I don't have GOG downloaded on this PC. Crazy. Damn near have to own a 5090 to push frames on it. Not really. Dino Blade 2. No DRM. That's crazy that freaking Asmongold plays video games. It's not crazy. Every once in a while I see him playing video games. 90s never used BMX bikes, always mountain bikes. The cheap brands were good in the 90s, but not as much now. I have an electric bike now. Nice. You know, I've been looking at these those Walmart ones. They're called the Ozark Trails or whatever. They look like they're pretty decent compared to like the mountain bikes that I used to buy. I had a stump jumper, I had a rock hopper, I had a giant, really nice giant. I had a Kona. I've had some pretty expensive bikes in my time. I had a Cannondale freaking Lefty. Scalpel. The Scalpel. That was my most expensive bike. Yeah, I like Asmongold. He's pretty cool. But I'm hoping the Dell 5K 2K will be cheaper alternative to the LG 52K2. Dude, they're all going to have a pretty hefty price tag, man. Dell's looking at their price and they might undercut them like a couple $100 or something, but they're going to be pretty expensive. Wasn't getting the update. That's sour GOG for you. What? Why didn't it get an update? Ridge Pro, it was reviewed positively on YouTube and my local store had one. Did you like it? Would have cost you 1K more for lots. Yeah. Normally, I mean, if I was going to buy another bike, I've actually been thinking about it because I've been watching some MTB videos because I used to do a lot of downhill biking and stuff, but I'm thinking that I'm probably just going to get like another hardtail or something if I do get one, like a 29er or something. 1,300 for the Dell. I think they'll be like $2,000 for at least the first year, and then after that they'll start to level out at about 13 to 1,500. Ozark mountain bike, I enjoyed it. It was your first mountain bike. I never had an expensive bike to compare it to. Oh boy, once you go expensive bikes though, they're so smooth and they're so enjoying. I mean, that Cannondale Scalpel cost me over $5,000, but that shit was badass and it felt so good. I'll be honest with you, I never took it downhill biking because I was scared shitless that tire was going to pop off that single freaking shock. I just rode it around and, eventually sold that and got a different bike. Stakes for pavement. It's up to the developer to code the game GOG to do it separately, I guess. Dropper seat post. I didn't even have a dropper seat post when I was riding, bro. Nice. Them dropper seat posts, man, those things were not even around. When I was riding bikes 10, 15 years. Well, yeah, it's been over 15 years now. Aren't those pretty new? When I was riding bikes, they still had three gears on the cassette for the front. And then now everybody's riding a single. Now everybody's riding singles. I had hydraulic discs. I had Hayes disc brakes. I had freaking 9-inch freaking they were badass. They were badass. My last bike was that Kona big deluxe, big stinky deluxe or whatever. Dude, I could jump off a house on that bike. Yeah, they're huge, man. Just make sure you got hydraulic disc brakes so that you can modulate better, bro. Them like freaking liner ones. 29ers, 29 inches, fine, bro. It's actually better if you're bigger. If you're bigger rider, like 6'2" or whatever, 29ers are just fine. 29ers were just coming out when I injured my shoulder and I could no longer freaking bike. But now my shoulder's better now, so I've been thinking about getting back into it. 1529 Singapore dollars, $1,200 US. Nice, bro. Hell yeah. You might actually be able to get one at that price. How's the EV vehicle I bought? It's been pretty good. Using money, been saving money. Yes and no. Because the range isn't like super long. So like when we take it on like long trips or some shit, we're having to charge it more. And if you go to a fast charger, the fast chargers cost a lot of money. They're expensive. It's just like putting gas in your car, but it takes an hour and a half. Air front fork. Okay, for a bike, just buy an electric and you won't regret it. They don't require a license plate. Yeah, at least 1,100 cc motor on it. Oh gosh, 30 years since I rode bike. It's crazy how out of shape I am. Cardio is a struggle. Oh yeah, dude, for real. Like I legit want to get a bike and just start riding it to work in the summer. Like every summer, just ride my bike every day. I mean, I'm in my car, I'm 10 minutes away. So on a bike, on a bike, I'd probably be like 30 minutes away. But prior to that, dude, I could have been there to work maybe 15 minutes on my bike. I used to be pretty fast on them. No, dude, I'm probably not going to buy a steam machine now. It's been taking way too long to get my freaking thing. So I've basically given up on it. I'm still in line. I'm still in the queue, but if I don't get it, I mean, I didn't get it in a reasonable time to review it. So now it's absolutely just pointless. Like it's pointless to buy that is pointless now. I'm pretty good on the bike. I have great cardio and ride long distances. Nice, nice. On a giant hardtail, nice. And you're in Canada, bro. You got a lot of nice trails and stuff like that. Yes, they're expensive in the EV, but it's also my EV that we bought. It's got a warranty for the whole life of the loan. And my wife likes to trade in her cars like every 5 years, so it doesn't matter. You're not in America. I'm in America. Street triple 675, but sold it recently. Oh, nice. Where it's safe to ride a bike here in New York City. A personal bike on a bike rack equals getting stolen or vandalized and the wheels stomped or bent if they can't steal it. Oh, yeah, dude. Like that just sucks, man. That really sucks, Razor. Isn't pointless. Move to somewhere like Colorado or Wyoming, bro, where they got plenty of freaking tracks to ride, or even Utah, man. By the time you get it, it'll actually work properly. EV videos on a different channel. No, I just make them on this channel. It's a tech channel, and that's a tech car, is it not? It's just a driving computer. We will be putting up another video here pretty soon on it. Just trying to get enough experience with it. Something about them considering I'm a mechanic. Well, yeah, dude, I'm a mechanic too, bro. And honestly, the drive in an EV is so much better. It is. If you plan your map, if you map out your week and your days and shit, seriously, and if you plug it in at home, dude, you'll never have a problem. You don't got to worry about no check engine lights or freaking oil changes or any of that shit now, dude. It's just like crazy. I mean, like we'd still have to probably fix maybe our suspension, or I mean, there are still things that we would have to, potentially fix, but I mean, you're driving by wire too, though. You know what I mean? Oh yeah, dude. Southern Utah is incredible for biking, bro. We used to go down to Moab and the Butte and everywhere, dude. Like it's just so beautiful. Fillmore, Mount Pleasant, everywhere, dude. It's just so incredible. We have so many places here. Good luck, bro. Ooh, did you take a trade? Yeah, we traded in our 2018 Equinox. Pretty much got what we owed on the Equinox and then just bought the freaking Blazer outright. We were looking at the Mustangs, the Mustang Mach, or the freaking, or like a Blazer or Chevy Blazer. She was looking at Tesla for a little while, but my daughter bought a Tesla and we were like, nah, we're just going to stick with Chevy. The only reason I even bought the extended warranty is because I don't want to have to deal with any of that stuff. Do not buy an electric car brand new. Don't let the super rich people buy them and take that hit, bro. We got ours with 11,000 miles. Would I get an EV for myself? Absolutely. I'm actually thinking about getting a Chevy Silver E-Rado. E-Rado, man. I'm actually thinking about it. It's just they're 100K new, bro. A Trackhawk? No, absolutely not. Silver Beast Froggy. Yeah. Don't be the first or the last owner. Third might be last, but who knows? Cybertruck. Oh no, I'm not buying a Cybertruck. Does it evolve? No. I mean, you get updates all the time for better support and stuff. And bro, like, I'm not even joking. My wife's car is legit. What's up, little one? Is mom making dinner or something? Huh? I'm gonna have to make dinner myself some dinner. Oh, you just came to say hi. My Elantra hybrid has 60K miles on it. Most a single problem. I'm not gonna install one on this rental place. No, you have to pay a membership for the apps. No, yeah, you have to pay. You have to pay like it's like $50 a month or something if you want like all the bells and whistles that we have right now. But my wife loves the bells and whistles, so we're still paying for it. We're gonna be paying for it. We've got Wi-Fi in there. We've got the whole 9 yards, bro. All I know is I like the drive in the electric vehicles a lot more. Remote start, yeah, it can remote start it from my phone. Pay a power bill for charging. Oh no, it's actually way cheaper to charge it at home. It's like $20 a month, bro. It's so much cheaper to charge at your house than it is to charge at a fast charger. Yeah, I got a 5090. My wife got an EV. Yep. Cab monitor. Yep. There's a big old freaking monitor, big old sunroof, everything, bro. Like it's pretty nice. Like it is a pretty nice experience. It's got like Google Gemini already in it and everything. I could tell it, hey, I could say, hey Google, and it'll be like, what? And can you turn the freaking the air conditioner to the low setting? And it's like, absolutely. And it will change everything for me. What do I do for work? I'm a maintenance, well, facility manager, I guess is what you would call it. Are going up on price again. I'm about to sell this I know, huh, dude? 5090. Might as well. Actually, I just bought a Wire View 2 for mine. On a long distance trip? No, not really. We're going to be driving it to Las Vegas for CES. Sell it before the 6090 release? No, people still pay good money for that. Once the 6090 is twice the price of the 5090, people still pay you good money for the 5090. I bought the wire version. I'm gonna get one too. No, I bought the one that you just plug into it, the Wire View 2. I just bought it today. Actually, so that we can have a whole another year of it. I do have a job, bro. How do you think I buy all this shit, man? But it will hit your glass. Yeah, I might have to buy a new case. I'm all right with that, though. I've already made peace with that. Probably be 3K. Could potentially get free upgrade if you can snag one for MSRP. Yeah, I'm actually thinking I might get a bigger case for it. Just upgrade. Exactly. I do open heart surgery on freaking cranes and forklifts and CNC machines and everything, bro. Flying Dutchman's just sad because he doesn't have in the basement. That's why I talk to people like that on YouTube to get punched in the face. They release specs on the new. No, they haven't released. Dude, no way. The 6090 will cost 3K for real, bro. I know. I'm going to start a YouTube channel and I'll show you. Do it, bro. Start a YouTube channel. See how many people like you. You've got an interesting freaking what is it called? You've got an interesting aura about you, buddy. Dude starts a YouTube channel. He's like, man, I've been doing this shit for 10 years and I got 10 subscribers. PVD coding. Oh, nice. Man jobs are fun, bro. Man jobs make money. Nvidia themselves pricing it at 4K or higher. They'll just get, dude. I'm telling you guys, I think it's probably the stream lagging. I've been on for 2 hours. No, we got an excellent stream still. It's excelente. It says it's excelente. Excelente. It's good now. Having a man job, I think honestly, I think the 6090 is going to come with 128 gigs of VRAM. That's exactly the excuse that I would think. I can get 100K subs in 6 months. Do it, bro. Show me you can do it. 8 my RAM. Huh. I think honestly a 6090, they're not even going to waste time selling that shit to gamers anymore, bro. Like the 5090 is already double everything on the market. Why even waste their time trying to make a GPU for gamers? 128, they'll sell it to the AI bros and be happy. Forklifts that drive themselves, I wonder how hard they would be to repair. Probably, it just depends, man. Most of this shit is coming with like computers and stuff, so you're gonna have to get like the diagnostic equipment and shit like that, bro. But changing tires and all of the other stuff, it wouldn't be a problem. Exactly, dude. That's what Nvidia is. That's the next step for Nvidia, bro. They're gonna start selling. They're gonna really start trying to push hardware to the enthusiast. What's up, Fenrir? Then they'd have to market it as an RTX Pro Series card. No, I think it'll still be GeForce. They'll still market it as GeForce, so like idiot gamers will still buy it for ridiculous prices. We're very lucky that Nvidia is selling us stuff, dude. With the money that they could be making on the AI bros, like we are very lucky. We should count our blessings. Yeah, most of the stuff now, bro, with like the new computers and stuff, it it's pretty much it does self-diagnose, but clearly if you've got like a broken wire, you still got to trace the wire, you still got to trace the breakage. um a lot of this stuff now driving by wire and stuff, it is pretty crazy. Yep, it's definitely like, yeah, the electric cars and shit are more like part swapping. Obviously, like just checking wires and stuff, though, harnesses, shit like that. But they do still have air conditioner units. They still got a 12-volt battery. They still got like drivetrains and shit like that. So, I mean, there are still things that mechanics could absolutely have to repair on them. These clankers robust, just street thugs. For real. Every time me and my wife are in the car and we drive past other cars, we're like, look at them gas guzzlers. No, I'm just joking. I'm not joking. We actually do say that. It's pretty funny. Well, how is it unrealistic for 6090? How's it unrealistic? 32 gigs is unrealistic for 5090. You don't need it. You don't use it. The only people using it are the AI bros, and all of them are now buying them $14,000 freaking 128 gig or 90, however many gigs they got, bro. It's like, yeah, dude. Obviously, they'll make a 6090 with 128 gigs and be like, all right, the shit's $5,000 GeForce. They're all crashing out over the 9050. Well, yeah, they got to crash out about something. I already said my piece on it, bro. I don't think it's a bad thing. You can just play old games, man. From 32 to 128 in one gen. I don't think they're going to be selling it for gamers anymore, bro. Driverless cabs and clankers on the street. It's not a 5090. Exactly, bro. If it's not a free 5090, they trashing it.
I'm running away.
Where are you going?
Away from the children.
Oh, I want food.
Those teenagers have attitude.
I want food. Dog,
Yeah.
go cook me food.
So does Junior.
Not on my pants.
Stacy wants a ring spray.
Stacey wants what?
Spray for her room.
I want food.
Doing budgeting, so
Do you want to go buy food?
yeah. Hunter wants to go for shopping too.
All right.
I told him to make a list.
I guess we're going grocery shopping tonight, my friends. What's up, AMP? How's it going?
But now he doesn't want to spend his money
Oh, of course not.
on stupid stuff.
Shit, I'm throwing everything in the basket.
Hunter's buying.
Got a 5090 replacement immediate. Oh, yeah, absolutely, bro. Paying customers would never see such a turn. Oh, yeah, absolutely, bro. If mine freaking went up in smoke, I'd have to wait for the RMA to get approved and all that shit. No, yeah, dude, that's why I don't really give a shit about Nvidia as much, dude. Like, I feel like if you don't kiss their ass, they don't give a shit about you. I mean, yeah. I feel more comfortable just buying my Nvidia stuff anyways. If I want it, I'll just buy it. What are my thoughts about it? I'm patiently waiting for it. I paid my $100 for it. I ordered it on PS5 and Xbox. I'm just waiting patiently for it. New tech will come out for AI, and then we'll need to sell their old stuff, and we'll be able to get, yeah, exactly. A 6090 competitor. I honestly just want AMD to have something as good as a 5090, bro, and I'd be happy. With like regular plugs on it. I'm not worried about a trailer 3 on it, bro. To be completely honest with you, I don't even care. I don't really need to see it. I'd rather explore and see everything on my own anyways. For $85 with the help of Costco. Nice. Are we going to Costco or where do you want to go? Smith's?
Ask your son.
Boy!
Probably Smith's because he wants to get like spaghetti sauce and noodles.
Oh, okay. All right. Yeah, I just want to explore the game by myself. I don't really need to see any more of it. What are they going to show me? Like, I already bought it. Like, I don't need to be hyped anymore. I've already paid the money. Doesn't even matter now. I just want the game so I can see what it's like. hot dog. Yeah, freaking Costco hot dogs. Yeah, I played 007. I didn't finish it though. I kind of got bored with it. If it would have came out on the weekend, I think I probably would have finished it. But it came out on a freaking work night, and I just lost interest in it because it kept slowing down. And I was like, I don't want to slow down. I have to be like on a weekend to do something like that. But Saturday, I'm going to be doing my basement, and then Sunday, I'm going to be relaxing so that I can go to work because I tried to work on it on Sunday, and holy shit, yesterday was so rough. AC Black Flag Resynced, absolutely incredible. Absolutely incredible. Freaking loved every minute of it. I think it looks beautiful. It plays freaking smooth. It's a blast. I love playing it. No more freaking like loading scenes. You can go wherever you want. Like, dude, I'm so happy with the way they did that. I just want to play the next remake now. I'm kind of hoping that they do Assassin's Creed 2 and Brotherhood as one game all together and make it like a big open world game where you actually go from Italy to Rome. I want like a big open space. I don't want like closed off little areas. I want like a big open space. I mean, obviously I want to be trapped in that little part for the first part until like obviously you become an assassin, but then after that part, I want to just be able to go wherever I want to go. Yeah, that freaking 007 did not hold my attention very long. Ezio Auditore de Firenze. Tried Halo campaign evolved as your first Halo game. Kind of got bored after a few hours. Feels repetitive. Bro, it's an old ass game. It's an old game, bro. It's an old game. Yeah, dude, I couldn't even finish it to be completely honest with you. I like Infinite Halo way better. Halo Infinite way better. I really enjoyed playing Infinite Halo or Halo Infinite. That's the first Halo game I ever beat too, was Halo Infinite, and I actually really enjoyed that game. I don't really care much for Combat Evolved or Campaign Evolved. Dude, I said something over there because okay, they put these new missions in there and I started playing them. And then you get this freaking female like stupid ass freaking annoying NPC that like talks down to Master Chief and I'm like I'm done. I'm like really this is how you're going to represent Master Chief with this bullshit? I was like, yeah, I'm done. I don't even want to play this game anymore. It's just stupid shit. And with that, like I can tell you, dude, this game's cooked, bro. Like the new Halo, like Halo going forward is probably cooked, bro. After seeing that writing and that experience with the new 3 missions that they put in there, I have no desire to see any more of that. I'm waiting for voice 38 crack. I didn't try it yet. I don't trust hypervisor. Are you playing the new missions? Play the new missions. Like the campaign evolved is fine, but I have no desire to play any more of those stupid ass missions. And I definitely ain't buying the next game, dude. Like that writing is so dumb that Halo's just gonna be freaking way worse than it's ever been. Halo Infinite was incredible. I love that game. But for some reason, dude, cooked ever since Lock. Yeah. Ever since Halo 5, huh? I just don't think they know what to do. They don't know how to make any more Halo games, bro. Like Halo Infinite was all right. It was good. I liked it, but that was the first one I ever beat. And the only reason I probably stayed liking that is because it had an open world. Avery Hyper on my channel. Have a separate Windows install I only use for hypervisor in case it's malicious. Mm. Brochism, macho men's. They definitely need to bring back toxic masculinity. No more feelings. Yeah, dude, it's pretty wild. So, all right, guys, we're gonna go do some shopping. Have to let you guys have the rest of your night to yourselves. But I haven't played the new missions. Yeah, don't play the new missions. It ain't even worth it. It's fucking stupid shit, dude. If you want to watch some chick talk down to Master Chief, well, I just blasted her, bro. She just disappears and comes back. Doesn't matter how many times you blast her, she just comes back. I was like, holy crap, dude. This, like, why is this annoying person even in this game? Nothing she has to say I need to hear. Period. I'm like, dude, I bought this game to be a badass as Master Chief, and now you can have this freaking weirdo lady talking down to me, questioning my authority. I'm like, shoot her in the head. Pow. And then she disappears and comes right back. And I was like, what the heck? I was like, when I first did it, when I first shot her, I was like, holy shit, she disappeared. Cool. I was like, yeah. And I didn't even get game overed. And then she just reappears. Greetings from Germany. What's up, Danielos der Dirt? I don't know how to say that, bro. Want to buy a PS5 Pro soon for GTA, but prices are getting crazy. I would just hurry up and buy it, dude. Just hurry up and buy it. The sooner you buy it, the sooner you enjoy it, the sooner it starts making your money back for you because you're enjoying it. You're being entertained. Is it worth it? Absolutely. I mean, it's going to be supported halfway through the next generation, maybe even more. It'll probably be supported all through next generation. So yeah, it's definitely worth the money. Just buy it before it gets any more expensive. That is a lot of money though, dude. Like I get it, bro. That is sickening for console, but I mean, what are you gonna do, man? Like, I guess essentially you could play. It's either get a 1440p monitor for the console you have now, or get a PS5 Pro for a 4K display. PS6 would come out holiday 2027. I do. It's going to come out holiday 2027 because all of the new games going forward are not going to be on discs. So, all right, guys, you have a good night, man. Thank you all for coming, and I will see you in the next one.